Please, sir, they've been filming us and we don't like it. Can you stop them?
And that's questioning your obviously I'm not going to comment.
He said we can't do nothing about the video on the council, we all represent the disorder. There's been no disorder.
It's not about that. We haven't come for no disorder. We just want transparency. You should be in charge here. Only.
Transparency. Everyone is happy to be filmed. No one is happy to be filmed.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you have to forgive my naivety. I take it the decisions they're making here, it's a democratic process. They have to be voted on anyway, so they can't decide anything in private, am I right?
That's correct. They can't. And there is also a guideline set down by APCO, the Association of Police and Chief Officers, that strictly dictates that we can actually do what they're trying to deny us to do. Film continuous
Film a public meeting. As I said, it's not my place to comment on what's right or wrong in relation to recording public meetings. That has nothing to do with me. I'm purely here to hopefully resolve whatever issues there might be. Okay.
You're not going to taser us?
No, I'm sure I can give us
otherwise we would all be on the floor by now.
I was hoping that this sparkling repartee would resolve matters.
we're exercising the right to protest.
Okay, I haven't got any issue with what you do. At the end of the day, this meeting is now closed ultimately. Okay.
Still not the old way. They can be on the 100 and shady. This is what they're waiting for.
But obviously anything they decide has to be voted on in any case.
No, that's the only saying it wasn't they was going to bypass the democratic process.
Look at him smirking, look. Look, he's smirking his face off. Horrible, horrible git.
Entire public audience. still was in attendance at the time. They specifically came to certain people in a certain place of the area in the room, told us to leave. Once we was leaving, they was hoping for us to leave. As soon as that was going to happen, he had the full intention of restarting me. He has the full intention of restarting me right now after we're removed. Because that's his intention. To bypass democratic votes. That's his idea.
That is 100%.
And that's why we're saying for it.
Right, I more than understand what you're saying, and I want to make it clear that at no point am I taking sides in relation to this. Ultimately, I'm just here to prevent any problems.
No problems here.
Well, people say they're not going to be problems, I can't guarantee that.
We've been here 3 hours together.
Yeah, I accept that.
Still a few of us left.
A couple of slices of cake if you want.
Thank you for your hospitality. Ultimately, the reason I'm here is obviously the reports come in that they're intending to close this building. Okay. So it's no longer open.
So everyone's going to leave now?
Including if it's a fully building that's being closed, obviously I'll have to get to the bottom of that, but if we're closing the building, we're closing the building, it's the end of it. Okay? However you seek to resolve it, it's going to have to be sorted amongst yourselves. I'll have to speak to Mr Evans now and you'll resolve that. I appreciate if he doesn't, you're not going to. So ultimately, I just want to know. Because at this moment in time, I've got other officers on standby for if this was to go wrong. Obviously, I'm going to keep it all good natured, all low profile. I'm not here to cause waves, I'm not here to cause problems. Whatever your differences are, I'm not going to resolve them.
Can I just ask what incidents have actually been reported? As to why you've come, sir?
I've told you why I'm here, but the details exactly are private.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
How long will the meeting take to reconvene and get sorted? Looking at those 3 items.
We don't know. We don't know what anybody's going to say.
But he's got another agenda.
Do you have a takeaway? We're not deciding to discuss what we're going to discuss. It's an agenda. There's an agenda. No, that's not what we said. That's not what we said. The meeting is closed.
Are you going to reconvene without the public to decide what? Hold on, you just said you were going to reconvene without the public to decide what? You just said that you would reconvene the meeting without the public. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what So, without us, without the public being around.
Yeah, which is what we do all the time. I mean,
That's what you do all the time? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear.
Last April, you just said that you've broken the law on the field, not just once, but on numerous occasions. Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate. I'm just going to put this on email.
That's why we video it, mate. People say things and they forget what they've said. You didn't say nothing to me. You didn't say nothing to me. Yeah, but it's holding people to account for what they say. You say one thing, then next week you say, "Oh, I didn't say that." This is exactly why we're recording.
all the time. I don't think it's too much.
I've got the same price for the place. They might believe it, we don't.
Boom.
We're leaving anyway, we're not going to a private meeting.
Here's for the parish councillors just to join me in the room. We're not going to have a meeting. We're going to discuss how we actually move forward from this position. It's been explained to you what we have to do tonight, where we are. So we have to decide how we move forward from that. It's not about actually making any of those decisions. It's about deciding how we can move forward from it. Okay, so there's nothing to be
hopefully that you'll consider meeting the video. So just allow us to go next door and...
What does that mean?
No one's stopping you discussing what you need to discuss.
I discuss it here.
So what we're saying, we go next door.
Have a private
So you have a private meeting about
That's solved everything.
So you wasted all this time to look and smirk him again in the face.
What are we discussing next door?
Officers, it is against the law for them to hold any meeting without the public being there. Just stating, you just go and say that's a statement. That's a legal conversation. It wasn't a conversation on something. It wasn't a reciprocal comment.
But where do we go from here?
So as members of the public go for them.
They've moved on.
Yeah.
We're not discussing anything that's on the agenda. So we're not discussing anything that's on the agenda. So we could sit.
Why can't they sit here then? Yeah, exactly, yeah.
This guy's on this council.
We just don't trust them. We do not trust them.
Councillor, man. And this guy's birth passing in.
Right. I'm not going to join. I'm not prepared to go in. You're not prepared to discuss how many. I'm not prepared to
Well done.
Well done, you say.
It was not a private meeting.
Have they got 4 councillors in there? Have they got 4 councillors in there?
Can I just say to it? Can I just say to everybody before the council? Thanks very much for your comment. I don't believe what they're going to do in that room. He's told me that they're not discussing anything that's on the agenda. If there's anything that in that room that's on the agenda that's discussed there tonight, then I will be reporting the chairman and the rest of the WILLINGTON Parish Council to the monitoring officer at South Derbyshire District.
Thank you.
It looks like it brings the night to a close then. They've got 2 corrupt and they're having a private meeting in there. They said they're not discussing anything public, but that's what they are, a bunch of shit houses, a lot of them.
You actually stand there on the road as a constable, right? Or do you stand there like as part of a corporation? Because that's what Derbyshire Police are. They're actually a corporation, a corporate business, registered. Do you stand on your road as a...
I'm just a police sergeant.
Do you stand on your road? Do you stand... No, please answer my question, sir. Do you stand there as a constable on your road? No. Do you...
He's sworn to hold the office of constable, yes.
On the road?
Yes.
So why are you allowing this act to continue? They're conducting business.
It's not an act.
All I've been told is that they're discussing how they're going to move forward.
Are you going to make sure that happens? Well, can we go in the room and listen to what they're saying?
Make sure what happens. Sorry.
That's all we're discussing in that room. This is what
Ultimately, I'm impartial. It's nothing to do with me or how parish council meetings are run. All I'm here is because I've been called here. Now I'm here. I'm trying to resolve whatever the issue might be.
It's not your job, sir.
Well, unfortunately, it's not as straightforward as police only deal with crime. We deal with loads of different things. And this, unfortunately, will fall under that. So I'm here. I'm hoping not to be here.
How does it fall under that, friend? How does it fall under that? How does it fall under you being here tonight?
Because I've been called and asked to be here.
Yeah, for what reason? Yeah,
For what reason?
yeah, somebody smashed a window, or somebody's blah or making a noise, or what's the reason?
We was called in because we said that there was closing this building and people were refusing to leave.
Yeah,
That's not the truth, though, is it?
Yeah, you facilitate a private meeting now.
I need to talk to at least one person. Who am I talking to? Because everyone's shouting.
Man,
You want to speak to you? What's your question then? What do you want to know from me?
I'm just letting you speak.
Right, okay. As I said, the reason I'm here is purely to prevent any problems. Because we've been called here because the person who's called us believes there will be.
Yeah, but
whether or not there is or isn't,
yeah, but you said you've been called because they're shutting the thing down, but they're not. They're in there having a private meeting now, so they've lied to you.
No, they discussed. I'm not going to just get into whether or not.
Yeah, we were just trying to see it from our angle.
They've called us here because they wanted us here. We've turned up. They're now discussing how they're going to take your parish council meetings forward. That is nothing to do with me or how to deal with your meetings, but clearly you're not going to resolve it. Yeah, I understand that, and I'm more than sympathise with your problem, but I'm not here to resolve it.
But you're facilitating them, aren't you?
Why?
Because you're actually enabling them to...
They've asked if they can go speak in there to discuss...
So what happens if we go in there then? If one of us goes in there, what happens?
If we go and move in now, you say that we class as breach of peace if we go in now.
No, I'm not saying they're going to be breach of peace.
There's nothing stopping us from going in there and sitting there and listening.
All I will do is prevent there being any problems. So if people...
Yeah, but...
Can one of us go in there then? And just...
Can we go in there or not? Yes or no?
I'm not stopping you going in.
Right, okay.
Hold on.
What I will say, listen, hear me out.
Yeah.
What I will say, I've got no lawful power to stop you going in there. But if I anticipate that there's going to be disorder or problems, crime, etc., then I will interject.
Okay.
Because that's all I'm here to do.
Anticipate.
Get a delegation.
If something has to happen before you can determine that something's going to happen.
He's got the power to stop.
Prevent crime.
Well, yeah.
I'm here purely because there hasn't been a crime, has there?
No, there's never... The only crimes are going up in there.
There is the gentleman in there.
But it's not something the police would deal with.
Yes.
That's something...
Yeah, but you're here, you see.
we deal with the council.
He's broken the law. You're there to enforce the law as an officer.
There's civil and criminal law. It's two sides of the law.
That's right.
The police have no...
Ask me what part of the criminal law, the offence they commit, I'll deal with it. I am not aware of them committing a criminal offence.
Malfeasance in public office. There's one.
And what's the definition of that?
Well, they are making decisions based on public meetings
About-
without the
To me,
involvement.
malfeasance
Yeah.
is only a certain degree of
Right,
misconduct.
yeah, well,
or-
they deliberately waited for certain individuals to leave so they can discuss swapping land. There's money changing hands for common land. There's a council land swap going on, and the public are against it.
Yeah.
In a big way, as you can see,
Yeah.
but they wanted to get rid of the people that were against it and then pass the motion through so as it goes ahead. In other words, you know, that by us not going in there, not being involved in the meeting itself, we can't voice our objections. The reason they said that they were going to close this building, or this building was supposed to be closed, is because they want us gone so that they can come back in, and the amount of people there are the amount of people that vote. If there's only them four there, they can vote it through and they will get their pockets lined. That's malfeasance in public office. They have to.
In your opinion,
No, it's
the bottom
fact.
line is that these are upstanding members of the public.
Well, allegedly.
don't jump down my throat. I haven't said that you're not. I don't know anybody here.
Exactly, don't know them either. No, you just said they were perfectly upstanding people.
They're elected councillors are there for a reason. They are chosen to act in the best interests of the public.
Yeah, but that's just what they're not doing though, isn't it?
Don't tell me about that, right? Hold on a minute.
Unfortunately, you're asking me to comment
Please don't tell me
on
about-
politics, and that is nothing to do with me. I don't wish to be involved in
No, of course, I don't do politics, but what I do quite well is figure out when there's something wrong with Denmark. They are trying to get through a policy that should be debated or involve the public, and the public's opinion should be, the democracy should take place. By removing the public and then discussing it in there together, they can say, right, all four of us at that meeting, because the meeting's going on in there, all four people at the meeting, 100% of the people agree that they're going to do that.
I understand your point you
By
make.
keeping us out here, like Dorman,
I understand the point you make. Ultimately, has anybody here sought legal advice or challenge whatever you believe they're doing unlawful?
We don't need legal advice.
Before we need legal advice, what we've got here is a public meeting. Yeah? It's
We
a
need
public
transparency.
meeting. They're having a public meeting without the public. And there is no transparency. They've lied consistently throughout the night. People that would have been very important with regard to what's going on with this land swap issue in Nottingham have left the building. They would have been the people that opposed it. That's because they said, oh, we're not going to discuss it. The moment those people went, suddenly it was back on the table. Come on, officer, you must see what we're saying here. There's a little bit of corruption going on here.
I understand what you're saying, but that is not just me to resolve.
No, I know, which is why they're saying you're facilitating.
No, they've said to me, and I can only go on what they say at this point, they have said to me that they are discussing how they're going to conduct their meetings, how they're going to go forward. Let's face it, you're at stalemate. You're not meeting in the middle, there's no...
Well, you're
not getting any further forward.
I don't
Hence,
actually believe
it's now 5 to 11 and nothing's resolved.
No, but I don't believe them when they say that they're only discussing that in there, how to take things forward.
No, we don't trust them. We don't believe them. We just want to sit here. That's all we want.
they're now signing and sealing.
Sorry, he's just talking. I'll come to you in a second.
They're now signing and sealing, as far as I'm concerned, unless we get someone in there to verify what's been happening at this public meeting, they are signing, sealing, dealing a land swap issue that involves the whole community.
Well, the bottom line is, you've covered yourself. You've filmed everything that's happened here. Okay. You know the dates, you know the time. You've got our incident number. We've got to verify anything that's happened as an independent
That's hopefully what you would be.
And if anything has been done unlawfully, then it could be challenged. Okay? All I'm here to do is hopefully resolve this, because at the end of the day, as you can probably agree...
Well, they just want to have their meeting in private, don't
There are
they?
people out there that can probably be using your skills right now. The fact of the matter is, they are right when they say that you are facilitating the meeting as such. Simply, you
What's going on here?
It's assaulted him.
He's picking up that property.
Right, okay. Can we head further forward? In the way you come back, I'm not going to allow this to go on there.
Police officers, every year they come to keep the peace. That's all they're here for, yeah? And they've got no power to interject really at all. No crime's been committed. Yeah? This is actually a civil matter as such. It really is.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
There's no way to be done.
Technically, they don't even be here, away from the public.
Stay in just to make sure that front is smooth or something.
That's what I'm here for. I'm sure there's no breach of the peace, really, because that's all I'm here for. No matter who commits it.
So, in that case, then, if you can't resolve this matter now, where do you go to? There must be some kind of...
This is a corrupt little meeting they're having in the private little room, look. That's matey boy around there, look. Just zooming on, well, I'm sure you'll have seen him before on the videos, but that's him now, look. Jim, is it? And they don't like having the meetings in public, so what they're hiding.
Can we chase in here?
The elected leader, the chief executive of the city council, the chief executive of the county council, and the elected leader of the county council. They were two teachers said,
Just have a 2-minute discussion, and hopefully
It was a 2-minute discussion. How long have they been here, though? We don't trust them.
No, he went to
2 minutes.
pick it up to Steve. He didn't. He did. He was going to pick it up.
No, that was done by an individual, to an individual. It wasn't done to the group or to the public. It's not a case of that. It's a case of the public, not to an individual. That's
So
what
what's that say? Come on, Jim.
That you'd video 80%, and we will just discuss the two items that we have to
Go on.
decide on tonight, or that we penalise the village by the precept and the children's play.
All right, crack on.
Those are the two things. So,
Crack on.
are we?
It's not down to us. You,
No,
your councillor, you choose to make that decision with other councillors. And the councillor's already said to you, you go ahead and do anything, he's going to report you for malfeasance.
Oh, yeah,
so you go and put the responsibility back onto the public. Don't put the responsibility back onto the public when you make the decision. A councillor has given you a choice, you're deciding to go against a fellow councillor, not members of the public. Don't put that.
Thank you, well said.
It's not down to us.
Crack on with it, it's only going to take 50 minutes.
Don't you get that guy your word that you were just having a discussion about where to go? But you gave him your word, he left the building. You said he was not going to discuss any matters.
He just told you if you discuss any matters, he's going to report you for malfeasance.
He did actually, that's it. Jim, I'm not, Jim,
It is an issue.
Jim, it's an issue.
It's a massive issue.
Seriously.
I've never seen anything so corrupt in my life.
Joe said we're not going to discuss anything on the agenda. Was that item on an agenda?
We said we were going in there
Yeah.
not to discuss anything on the agenda, and that's what we did. We said we were going in there to find a way forward.
What about this next few minutes?
Yeah, but
He's left because
no.
you said you wasn't going to continue.
Don't do it, Jim.
Yeah, the meeting was not going to go on.
You can't do
You
it.
gave him your word, you weren't going to do it.
Seriously. Or as his word don't mean nothing, does it? Which we didn't think it did anyway, but you've just confirmed what we all thought all along. You can't. Even the own council's starting to see for what things are actually going on here, and I'm not mentioning anything.
I think you're going to find a lot of people voted out of office.
I know, but well, it's just, yeah.
Take down some names.
Well, no,
This is Jim Evans, everybody. He's given his word he won't discuss things, then well he has, so. It's all on video, sunshine.
I said we were going in there.
That's not Joe's closing remarks. Joe's closing remarks.
Well,
that's exactly all together, isn't it? You don't care.
His closing comments were, you're not going to discuss anything on the agenda tonight.
No.
Have you seen that we were here?
No, they were not. I said I'm going next door and in there, it was agreed I made with these people that we were not going to discuss anything. It was material to the meeting. We were trying to find a way forward.
No, that's right.
Mr. Matt put his head round the door and said, you're not discussing anything on the agenda. We were not discussing anything on the agenda.
it's what Joe said that matters, not what Matt said. And you said you gave Joe your word you would not be discussing anything tonight.
No,
So,
I
and we've got it on
I
camera.
said in that room.
No. That's not what.
that's not what's on the camera.
Yeah, that's not what's on the camera.
Camera never lies, so we'll see, aren't we, some sign.
You think you know best again. Your opinion.
So when you tell lies, you've got to have a good memory.
You should shut up and go. You should just go home and have a good night's kick and start tomorrow.
You should have just let us film at the beginning and just, been transparent.
Yeah, but they're obviously trying to hide something, aren't they?
Total lack of transparency in this parish, I must say.
We need no malice.
No.
We just want transparency.
Yeah, honesty and transparency. I think it's one of the things can't even take a fellow councillor's agenda in his
I'm sure in 10 years I have issued
probably take
God's honest truth. So now how many criminal investigations? Yeah. I've got no reason to laugh, just me. The time I did was during my training.
There's money.
I prefer to talk and educate people and make them see the error in their ways rather than persecute.
I actually got good talking to do 85.
I've never seen anything so.
Did you get tickets? Was the officer reasonable?
Joe, I think it's for me 3 days of passion on the road.
Is that what you expect?
Not when I'm in the field, not on my watch.
No, I expected to get me most of it.
Sorry?
Expecting a sergeant.
No, they're just, I don't know what they're doing. Just spitting the dummy out still, aren't they? Stalemate, isn't it?